Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1750 point battle report where I'll be kicking about with Imperial Fists.
And I'll be using Iron Warriors, Chaos Space Marines.
What are we playing, Ross?
So today we're playing Resupply. How that works is that we've got, I think, 5 objective markers on the field. We get 5 victory points for owning 1, another 5 for 2, and then another 5 for more than your opponent. There is also a caveat where basically at the start, we decide at the start of the game, randomly rolled by the defender, that one of the objectives in the sort of centre of the field is going to just deplete at turn 4. Then a second one will deplete on turn 5. So later in the game, there's going to be less points to control.
So guys, nothing more to say, let's show you the armies. So here is my 1750 points of Imperial Fists Primaris. We're basically just running a full Primaris detachment, and we're going to be with 12 command points to play with today. So in the detachment we have 2 warlords, or 2 characters. My warlord will be Tor-Garadon with the Siege Master warlord trait. We will then have a Primaris Chaplain. Primaris Chaplain will have a relic, the Eye of Hypnoth, and we'll also have the Recitation of Focus. That will be his litany, which is the to hit one. Moving on from there, we're going to go into our troop choices. We have a 10-man tactical squad. Just bare bones, nothing added, just what you see is what you get. Bolt guns, bolt pistols, grenades. 2 10-man intercessor squads, again identical, but we're swapping out all of their bolt rifles with stalker bolt rifles, basically. The heavy pattern ones with the better damage. Then additional to that, we are going to move on to an Ancient. Now the Primaris Ancient will have the banner, just to help keep the army ticking that a little bit longer. 5 assault Terminators with Thunderhammer Storm Shields. We then have 6 Inceptors, all with the Assault Bolters, just loading out fully on Assault Bolters. Into the heavies we have 10 Hellblasters, where we're swapping out the Plasma Incinerators with the Heavy Plasma Incinerators. And then we have in the back line a Vindicator with a Storm Bolter and Demolisher Cannon. We're not doing any pre-game stratagems, anything like that, so that is my army. Let's take a look at the opponents.
Here we have my 1750 points of Chaos Space Marines Iron Warriors. I'm in a battalion detachment, so 12 command points to use. I've got a Chaos Lord with Jump Pack. Warlord trait will be Siege Master, 100 Bolt Pistol, Power Fist, and Frag and Crack Grenades. Got Doom Prince Rings. It's got Artifact of Iron Warriors, Insidium, and Malefic Talons ×2. And it's also got psychic abilities, Diabolical Strength. I've got 3 units of Chaos Space Marines. There's 5 Chaos Space Marines in each unit, all armed bolt gun, bolt pistol, and frag and crack grenades. That is 3 units of 5. Got a unit of Terminators. There's going to be 9 Terminators. The Chaos Terminator Champion has Combi Plasma and Power Axe. And then the troops themselves, all armed, 8 of them with Combi Plasma and Power Axe. We've also got 2 Hellbrutes, both of them armed with Twin Last Cannon and Missile Launcher. For heavy support, I've got 5 Havocs. The Aspiring Champion has a Bolt Gun, Chainsword, Frag and Crack Grenades. And the Havocs themselves have got 4 Heavy Bolters with Frag and Crack Grenades. I've got Blood Raiders with Flesh Metal Guns and Crushing Fists, Mauler Fiend Fists, Lash Tendrils, and Chaos Rhino with Combi Bolter. And every unit in the army has got the Mark of Sinesh. That's my 1750 points of Chaos Space Marines Iron Warriors.
So here is the battle board we're playing on today. We've not had our desert and industrial terrain out for a wee while, so got a nice sort of Mars map, our scatter terrain, our craters, and our sand dune rocks, and our wee sort of mining set. Lovely backboard today as well for our desert. But we're going to be playing a sort of long edge deployment. So this long edge versus that long edge. And we've got 5 objective markers. I believe 3 are in no man's land and 1 in each deployment zone. So we've got 1 in this deployment zone here. No man's land, no man's land, no man's land. Just around there. And again, 1 in the back zone. So we're going to go ahead, get our deployments ready, and we'll just show you in a second what we've done.
Finished up the deployment for the Chaos Space Marines Iron Warriors. I have my Obliterators on this flank, got Demon Prince over here along with the Mauler Fiends, Chaos Rhino with 2 squads of Chaos Space Marines as their 5-man squads, 2 Hellbrutes, then I have my Chaos Lord and Havocs over on this side, and then a single unit of Chaos Space Marines over here. I have in reserve my Terminators and obviously those Chaos Space Marines in that Rhino.
And here is the Imperial Fist counter deployment. So we've built a castle. We have Primaris on this flank and a castle of 10 Primaris Marines, an Ancient with the banner, Tor-Garadon, we have the Chaplain and Hailblasters. On this flank we have a Vindicator and 10 Tacticals, classic Tacticals. And then in my reserve I have 5 Terminators and 6 Inceptors. Time to roll off and see who goes first. Right guys, we're going to roll off and see who goes first. Would you like to or will I?
I'll go first.
Okay, so this is...
And I mean I'll go first.
Yes, I've not had first in ages.
Oh!
Oh. Okay.
My overconfidence.
That was
right,
Iron
just
Water.
roll me that 1, David. Show me that 1, we'll start this again.
It's a 2!
Oh no! Okay.
Definitely taking first turn.
Yep.
So guys, into battle round 1. Before I do a recap of my battle round, we're going to quickly show you. We did the Gamma and Beta objectives.
Yep.
I believe that objective is going to disappear in battle round 4.
Yep.
And over here we rolled in that objective is going to disappear in battle round 5.
Yep.
Alright. Now back to Imperial Fists. I'll refund a command point, so I'm up to 13 command points. I spent none pre-game. I think Ross already knows what's going to happen. You need to stay still. Really.
Kind of what you do.
Stay still, shoot. Maybe Vindicator's going to move forward to get in range, but let's crack on. Just in the command phase, I'm going to use my recitation of focus from the Chaplain, and we're just going to do that on one of the Primaris, sort of Primaris intercessors. So on a 3-up, we get our litany. We do get it, so litany of focus is off. I'm just going to do it on in the castle, the very front intercessor unit. And I'm also going to declare, I'm just going to signum array from Tor-Garadon the Hellblasters in the back. Right, just to recap the movement, all the Primaris has sort of stayed still, but we did again signum the Hellblasters and litany of focus those Primaris out front. In my movement phase, I did actually use 1 command point to bolster defences on the Hellblasters. Now, as rules is written, we have checked, it's not bolstering your cover save, it's just bolstering your saving throw, whilst in a terrain feature, so the Imperial Fist Legion rule will not impact it. So they're basically getting +1 save until the next movement phase, which is quite handy. Moved up the Vindicator and moved over these Tactical Marines, still within range of the objective in the back there. Other than that, that's all the stratagems, all the stuff we've done in the command phase and movement phases. Moving into the shooting phase.
So start of your shooting phase, I'm going to do a couple stratagems. One, I'm going to turn the Iron Warriors, Iron Within, Iron Without. I'm going to put on these Havocs because I really don't want them to die, but I'm also going to do Dour Duty on them as well. I know you're planning to take them out, and basically it just means that you're -1. It means that armor penetration characteristic is 1 less. So it means that if you're -1, it becomes 0, -2 becomes -1.
And are they ignoring wounds now?
And they ignore wounds on 6s. So it gives them a little bit of survivability.
Going to start off with some small arms fire. Those Tactical Marines are going to shoot 10 bolters straight into your Havocs. I had to move, so no double tapping.
Cool.
We're just hitting on a 3+, no minuses here, no rerolls. Very good to start with.
6, so you get an additional hit, do you not?
Yes, because it's a bolter.
Nice.
Yep, so that'll be 9 hits then. Additionally, it's going to be your toughness 5 with Havocs.
5,
so
it's
5s. Yikes. You know what? I'm not going to complain, man. I am not complaining.
So you're at the moment just 0 AP, so it doesn't affect one part.
No.
I mainly kept that for the Primaris stuff, so it's going to be 3-up save.
6s to ignore.
6s to ignore. Oh, so 1 goes down. That is going to be the champion.
The Ancient with the banner is just going to chuck his bolt rifle straight into your Havocs. Now I did stay still, so I'm going to double tap. I'm within range, so it'll be 2 shots. Hitting you on 3s, but I will reroll 1s. And no, I don't think I have.
I don't think you're a core unit.
Ancient, it will not be core unit, no. But I will reroll wounds of 1 due to I have Hypnoth.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
So will be 3s to hit.
Yep.
Cool. No 6s. Strength 4, so 5s to wound.
Reroll 1s.
For 1.
It's -1 usually, isn't it?
But you're reduced to 0.
So it's going to be 3-up save. Fine.
Sorry guys, the Ancient wouldn't have got a reroll from that of Hypnoth because that's core as well, but we failed the reroll.
So it's all fine.
But we're all fine. Yeah, let's move on. Front Primaris with the Stalker bolt rifles are going to be basically putting 10 shots into your Havocs, and maybe you overkill, maybe not actually. But we are going to shoot all our shots into them, and essentially what we're going to do is bolter drill them. So any 6 isn't 1 extra hit, it'll now be 2 extra hits.
Yep.
So we're going to be 10 shots. Now we are hitting on 2s because they were litanied, and reroll 1s because they are core.
I thought it was the Hellblasters that are... Oh no,
the Hellblasters were signamed.
Oh my goodness.
And these were litanied.
So it's 2s reroll 1s?
Yes. Because we've got Tor-Garadon nearby.
No 6s though.
Not 6s yet. What did I say?
Yeah, so that's 2 additional hits.
Yep.
Whew. Okay.
So it should be 12 hits then. I'm strength 4, so it'll be 5s to wound, but I will reroll wounds of 1 due to I have Hypnoth.
And because it's the heavy, when you roll a 6, it's an additional -1 AP?
Yeah, so I'm AP -3 at the moment, but it'll be down to AP -2.
You're not AP -2 at the moment?
AP -2, plus 1 for the Devastator will be AP -3, but you're minusing 1.
Yep, okay.
So AP -2 overall.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s, reroll 1s. Not so good. There's only 1 reroll.
I mean, 4's pretty good. Nah.
Yeah, so 4 go through.
So you're -3 usually, and it's down to -2, so that's going to be 5 up saves?
Yeah.
5 up saves.
You failed them all.
Oh, and then 6
It's
2
damage,
damage.
2 apiece.
Right, can you pass 1 extra dice?
Yeah,
just so I
of
can
course.
do.
There you
So,
go.
the double 6s.
1's dead.
1's dead.
2's dead.
3's dead.
3's dead. Squad's dead. Squad's dead. Vindicator is going to shoot his Demolisher Cannon into the closest one, I guess.
Sure.
So we'll work out how many shots first of all.
Yep.
D6 shots. Command point that.
Sure.
So I'm down to 9 command points.
Show me 1.
5, I'll take it.
Okay.
We're hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Oh, I should mention, sorry. I think I may have put you on that one. I was tank huntering.
Okay. Is that not for infantry, or can you do it on... Oh,
no, just using the Imperial Fist unit, but it's only vehicle I'm shooting at.
That's fine, yeah.
Are you going to allow that? Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, man. Right, tank hunter for 2, so I'm down at 7. Basically allows me to reroll.
+1 to wounds.
Add 1 to the wound rolls.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s, no rerolls. So I ignore heavy. Hit only 2.
Only 2.
Roll 3 2s. Strength 10, so I'll be 3s to win, down to 2s.
2s, yep. Double one. I know you hate when I curse you. Minus loads.
And I don't get to reroll the wind roll 1. It's going to be minus no save.
Yep.
But it will be damage d6.
+1. Because I'm vehicle.
+1 because I'm in Devastator Doctrine, cause of Legacy Adorn. So it's d6 +1, so I cannot kill you.
No, you can't.
7 damage.
Yep.
How many of your wins you got left? 1?
I think down to maybe 2 at maximum.
Maybe 2. Cool. And the Stormbolter is going to shoot into the
1 wound remaining Hellbrute.
Now I don't get 4 shots rather than 2, but I will get my Bolter Discipline on 6s.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2
shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
No 6s, but we're still on track.
Yep.
Winning on 5s, you're not toughness 8. And I will get +1 to my wound because of tank hunter, so I'll be wounding on 3s.
Is that not a heavy weapon only? Oh no, yeah.
No, tank hunter's just been shooting against vehicles.
Yeah, of course, yeah, so you're going to be wounding on 4s.
4s, yeah, 4s. Yep. Damn it!
Nope.
Nothing there. Alright, these Primaris over here, 4 of them can get line of sight onto this Hellbrute here with their Stalker bolt rifles, and 6 we're just going to put straight into the Obliterators. We are still within 6 inches of the bubble range of all the characters. Legacy adorns and effects. We're going to resolve this one first against the Hellbrute.
Yep.
4 shots, hitting on 3s,
Yep.
reroll 1s, and 6 is an extra hit. So reroll the 1. That's another 6.
Ooh.
So we get 2 extra hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s.
Yep. Reroll 1s.
And reroll 1s because of Hypnoth. Only 1 so far. That's only 1.
Okay.
Now, we are in Devastator Doctrine, so they're AP -3, so 6 up save.
6 up save. I'm gonna spend in my command point because if I manage to hold you back another
Yeah, totally, man, totally.
I need to make this 6 because if it holds you back,
Big money.
Go on.
No.
Oh no! Nope.
Does he explode?
See if I roll a 6 now. Is it a 6 or a 1?
It's a 6.
Oh, thank
It was a
goodness.
1, but
Yeah, he's gone.
And the remaining 6 stalkers into the letter rares.
Yep.
Heading on 3s, reroll 1s. No 6s, but we do have a plethora of hits. That was a hit.
Yeah, that was it.
The reroll's another 5, so we get 5 hits. Your toughness must be 5.
It must be
6.
5, yeah.
Either way, it's going to be 5s to wound.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s.
Nope.
Reroll. Nope. And lastly, guys, we're going to go with the Hell Blasters in the back. Now, I'm not going to supercharge because we're already damaged 2, and I'm going to target the Obliterators. I was debating the other Hell Brute, but I think I've already killed the Havocs, the Hell Brute. These need to start work on them ASAP.
Yep.
So it's going to be 10 heavy incinerator shots, not supercharging. Now, I'm Signum, so we're hitting on 2s and reroll 1s due to Tori. Wow. Wish they were bolters.
Yeah, wish they were bolters.
So they've all hit.
Yep.
That 2 was a hit. In fact, they're all 2 hit anyway.
Yep.
And strength 8, so I'm going to be 3s to wound. I'd have to be strength 10 to wound you on 2s.
Yep.
So can't get there.
1s.
So 3s, reroll 1s. I hit north. Sure. So 2 fails. And I'll just reroll these 2.
Oh!
Sure. It's going to be straight to demon phase. Demon save.
They're 2 damage piece. It's not
Yeah.
carry over damage, so it doesn't really matter what I do here.
No, they're not 2 damage apiece because they're heavy weapons and we're in Devastator Doctrine.
No, that's -1 AP, not...
No Legacy Adorn. I should have supercharged.
no, that only works if you fire at a vehicle, I think.
I'm totally right. You're totally right, Ross. I'm wrong.
David, never question
No
your own
Legacy
rules.
Adorn here.
I know my stuff.
2 damage.
We discussed this like 2 seconds ago. 2 damage piece, and it's a 5 up. That is going to be squad 2, 4,
Yep.
6.
Squad
That is
wiped.
Squad wiped.
Wow. So end of turn 1, and it was more than what we could have hoped for. We got rid of Havocs, Hellbrute, and Obliterators. Some incredibly efficient shooting from Space Marines. I think when you play Imperial Fists, you know there are always going to be lots of shots coming your way. Yeah, brutal. I'm down to 7 command points. Ross is at 11. Let's crack on to Iron Warriors.
On to Iron Warriors, turn 1. Let's not kid ourselves. That was too much punishment. It's simply going to be, I'm going to move forward, try and get onto some of the objectives. That was kind of what I was going through, but really my staying power is not there. It hurts, it hurts. Let's move on forward. Finished the movement, so our Mauler Fiends moved on up here, advanced, and then we also got our Doom Prince moving up behind. Don't want them to get too much further. Rhino moved up on here. Hellbrute moved slightly as well, and my Chaos Lord moved a bit close to the objective so they can raise banners. These guys failed their advance way too badly. I'm just going to leave it. They can't really score this turn. It would be like next turn that they might, but it's no problem. Going to cast Smite from Demon Prince onto the Intercessors over there, because they're the closest unit. In 5. What you get? You have nothing to stop me.
No, D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds. Just 1. Chaos Rhino does have a combi bolter. We're going to fire at these guys here.
Cool, tacticals.
Yeah, because these guys have cover and my Rhino doesn't ignore it. It's going to be 4 shots as your rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s. For all hit. Wounding in 4s. For 2 wins.
2 wins, 3 up saves.
Yep.
Failed, 1 goes down.
No, they're 2 wins piece now in your codex.
So they are.
I may not be, but you sure are. Hellbrute fire next. Going to fire missile and its crack shot in the 2 last scans at the Vindicator.
I'm going to choose smoke screen stratagem for 1 command point, so -1 to hit.
Okay. So it's going to be 4 steps the last scan. Reroll 1s because the Chaos Lords. Reroll that 1. Nice.
Oh.
And then it's going to be, I believe, 3s to wound you.
Strength 9, toughness 8, 3s.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I get to reroll, because I'm a siege master, reroll 1s. So it's 3 reroll 1s. Oh! No!
Oh! Command point.
Uh,
Or do you want to save it for the crack in case it gets through for damage? Crack's going to wound on 4s actually.
Yeah, I'm going to use command reroll for wounds. The one that didn't, yeah, it does wounds. -3, you will get a save.
Yeah, 6 up.
6 up save.
Here we go. 6 up save. Nope, failed it. D6 damage.
D6. Oh.
For 2.
Crack, 4 reroll 1s. Reroll that 1. Not again though. Yeah, that's me kind of that. Didn't exactly, I mean, a lot of my range stuff was taken out. Now it's my advanced field sort of team moving forward.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think they're moving straight into the kill line. Only thing I didn't mention is going to do is my Chaos Lord is going to raise banner on that objective.
Cool.
Which might help. He's only armed with bolt pistol and power fist. Yeah, David, on to your turn.
Right, battle round 2. I will refund a command point, so I'm going up to 7 from 6. I will score 5 victory points because I have 1 or more objective, not more than 2 or more than my opponent. I'm going to bring in deep strikes. Still in the command phase, just going to litany of focus or recitation of focus those front Primaris intercessors. 3 up. We get it, so they get +1 to hit, and I'll also be, just saying just now, Signum Array the Hail Blasters in the back. Alright, we finished up the movement phase, so I've dropped in my Terminators here just to be a front line for this. Everything else here stayed still, guys, because we want to just get shots and bubbles. But I did bring down in the back line my Inceptors. They are going to take pot shots at your Warlord. Additionally, remember we did Signum the Hail Blasters and Litany the Primaris out front. Just to remind in the movement phase as well, I did spend another command point to bolster defences on the Hell Blasters in the back, just want to remind. Alright, going to start the shooting phase with these Inceptors, and we're going to put 36 shots into this bad boy.
Yeah.
Do you want to use any of your stratagems?
No.
You're just conceding his death.
I mean, I could try and lower your AP by 1, but are they not assault weapons?
Yeah.
Are you in the tactical phase?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many shots you put out?
36.
Nah, let him die.
Let him die.
I can try and ignore wins and 6 as well, I don't think that's going to help.
36 shots! 36 shots!
Head on 3s?
Head on 3s, no rerolls.
6s are...
Yeah, we need to pause for that.
Yeah.
So after rerolls and adding in bolter drills or bolter disciplines for Imperial Fists, 29 hits.
Yep.
Winning on 3s, strength 5 and -2.
Yeah.
Because of tactical doctrine. Okay. It's not looking good. I mean, for your guy.
Yes, I was about to say, David.
Right.
It's looking good.
It's looking good for me, man, I think, for this.
Uh-huh.
Just a whole bunch of wins. -2, so you'd be your 4 up invul? Or are you 5 up invul?
4 up, he's a
Sidereal
Chaos
Corruption?
Lord. Yeah, Sidereal Corruption. Well, I mean, it's actually really good.
Think he's alive.
I don't think so. I think I need to spend a command point to keep him alive.
Oh my word, by 1?
I'm going to spend a command point.
Alright.
Maybe I should have gone with the thing. I didn't think I'd get that many 4-ups. He's alive.
He's alive. 1. No chance.
I mean,
Brutal.
no chance should he have survived that.
20 shots from these tactical marines into your Chaos Space Marines. I did stay still, so double tapping, and we'll get our bolter. So hitting on 3s, 6s are additional hits. It's looking quite good. It's looking amazing. So take out these fails.
As it just worked itself.
And I'll just put them straight back in.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. So 20 hits.
20 hits. 4s to wind, no rerolls.
Yep.
Not so good, but that was a wind. So it works out to be 7 wounds out of 20. Not good.
-1 AP because of the tactical doctrine.
Yes.
It's 4-up saves. That is 4 going down.
Just gonna leave the sergeant.
Yep.
Vindicator is gonna demolish or cannon your Hellbrute.
Yep.
I'm gonna use 2 command points to tank Hunter, just so I can add 1 to my wind rolls.
Yep.
So we are hitting...
Putting the Stormbolter into him as well? Or maybe
I don't... Oh no, my rear of my tank can actually clip him.
Yep.
So I'll Stormbolter him at the back.
Yep.
Demolish into him. We'll just do the Stormbolter first.
Yep, why not?
2 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s with an additional hit.
Yeah.
Winning on 4s for 1 wound.
Do you benefit from -1 AP, or is it just your infantry?
The -1 AP will be Tactical Doctrine. It's like a Astartes everything, so I will get
-1
it.
AP, 4 up. Gets him.
Okay, so tank huntering time onto him. See how many shots we get.
Yep.
Command pointing.
Yep.
So I'm down to 3 command points. No, not good. Not enough.
3's to hit.
3's to hit, indeed. No rerolls. Don't need it.
Nope.
3's to wound, now down to 2's to wound.
Yep.
No rerolls. We get
Don't need them.
wounds. -4 AP is going to go straight through your save. D6 damage.
Yep.
This might get him then.
I mean, you need to roll what?
It's got him.
It's got him. Most likely. Oh,
it's got him.
It's got him. Does he explode and take out my Chaos Lords?
No,
No.
he does not. So Tor-Garadon is going to shoot his grav cannon, or grav gun, sorry, into...
I think you're only in range of the Mauler Fiend.
Oh yeah, Mauler Fiend, sorry, we did check that, didn't we?
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, no
Yep.
rerolls.
No.
Okay, I'm being very, very greedy here. I could Hell Blast with the Mauler Fiend, which people are going to scream and say that's the right thing to do.
I don't think it is.
I'm going to go for glory, and I'm going to bank this whole thing on a charge.
Yep.
I want them to flip it. So we're going to Hell Blast at a Rhino, which seems a bit of a waste, but it is what it is.
I really think this is the right call, David. I can't get past those guys, and they're going to win.
Yeah, okay, true.
I explained the math.
10 shots. It's probably not even worth supercharging. It's worth supercharging because I'll go to damage 3 then.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's supercharge these guys.
Yep.
So I am 2s to hit, 'cause I'm signumed, and I reroll 1s.
Yep.
1s will kill me if I fail the rerolls, that is.
Double one. Double one.
But then if I die, I get to shoot again.
I don't care. I'd rather you just die. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so none of them die, which is good.
All of them hit.
But all of them hit, yes. Strength 9, so 3's to wound, and reroll wounds a 1 due to the I have Hypnoth.
Yep.
Sure. They all wounded.
Does it explode?
There's no saves. Oh yeah! Does it explode? Oh, do that again. Sorry, I hit that. My bad. It's not going to impact anything, there's nothing nearby.
No, it does not.
Because the guys inside don't get
Yeah,
impacted.
they could die themselves.
Yeah.
Let's deploy the guys and see if any of them die. Chaos Space Marines have popped out. Do any of them die? On 1s. Oh, 3 of them die. No.
Ancient's got a bolt rifle into the 3-man squad here.
Yep.
Double tapping, definitely rapid fire and stayed still.
Is it not an assault weapon?
No, it's just the standard rapid fire Primaris bolt gun.
Oh, maybe thinking of Lieutenant.
Yeah. No, he's just got the standard one.
Cool.
So it's 2 shots, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Cool, 1 hit. Wounding on 4s, no rerolls. It's a wound, -1 AP.
Is it not -2 because you're in the tactical phase?
-2 it is indeed.
So it's going to be 5 up save. Is it in this squad here?
Yeah, the 3-man squad.
Yeah. It's another one gone.
Absolver pistol lets them absolve some heretics. We're going to go against a 2-man squad.
Yep.
We are going to be hitting on 3s. We hit. We are going to be wounding on 3s.
Nope.
Nope. 10 Primaris are going to shoot down here into those 4 Marines. I could go for the Mauler Fiend, but Terminators want their prize.
Fair enough.
10 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s, because we are within 6 inches of Torge. And 6s are additional hits, so I'll add in, is that 2 6s?
2 6s.
Add in another 2 dice.
Yep.
There we go. And then we're going to be 4s to wound.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s, because of Hypnoth. Take out the 2s. Oh, great. These are -2 AP.
Is it not -3 at the moment?
Nope, because these are heavy weapons.
Oh, they're heavy, so no. So -2 brings me to 5 up save. I need one more dice.
Yep.
So I actually lost that. So 5 wounds, -2, 5 up saves. 1 left.
Cool. And then the Litanied Primaris at the top, we're going to put 7 stalkers into these 2 guys and 3 stalkers into him.
Okay.
Let's do the 3, alright.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s because they're Litanied. Reroll 1s. Cool. Wounding on 3s, reroll, no 4s, reroll 1s. 2 wounds.
5 up save.
Yeah. Oh, you made it. Alright, okay. Then the other 7 into their 2 guys.
Yep.
Same again. 3s, reroll 1s. 1 6, we'll just put that 2 back in.
Yep.
And 4s, reroll 1s. Much better. Much better.
Yeah. 5 up saves on 2 guys. They are gone.
Wow.
Super gone.
Charge here. Inceptors into your warlord.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's charge.
Yep.
Oh! Can't re-roll that. I have to just leave it.
Yep.
Alright, Terminators into the Mauler Fiend. This is the big one. Nailed it! Into the fight phase, and I'm going to use 1 command point for Bitter Enmity. So I will get to reroll all hits and all wounds against Iron Warriors.
Yep.
This is brutal.
This is brutal.
Get +1 attack for the charge because of Hateful, or Furious Charge, or whatever it's
I
called.
forget what it's called, yeah.
But 16 attacks in total.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 4s because I'm -1 with Thunderhammers, but I'll reroll all failed hits.
Because of your stratagem.
It's looking solid. Like, even without the rerolls, it's just solid. Rerolls. Yeah, okay, it's good. I'm quite happy with that. So that should be 12 hits.
Yep.
It must be winding you on 3s.
Yep.
So 3s to win, rerollable. Yeah, it's brilliant. Reroll. Yeah.
5 up demon save.
Yeah, -2. 5 up, yeah.
5 up.
3 damage apiece.
He's more than gone. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Does he explode? No.
No.
Morale test for this Chaos Space Marine. 4, I believe that's a fail. Leadership.
Are you champion?
Oh, it's champion.
So you're
Leadership 8.
So
So
you're
that's
pass.
fine. Woo!
Right, that brings an end to turn 2 for Imperial Fists. It might be better than the first turn.
Definitely better than the first one.
Very efficient. The rolls were on my side there.
On that note, David,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to bring the Terminators down. See if I charged here, what would you have done?
Overwatch, like.
Yep. So he'd be, and do you get your extra shot on 6s in Overwatch? Possibly, but
I doubt it.
either way, one goes through.
36 shots is enough.
Demon Prince, I'd have to go for probably Terminators or something. Him and his own. I mean, Terminators would probably would certainly hurt one of these units. I took Combi Plasma though, and if I didn't have the Demon Prince nearby, I could fry myself.
Which means you need to deploy them with the Demon Prince, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think I just don't have board control anymore. You're going to be able to move on to board control. Nah, David.
Quick
It was a
match.
shooting gallery. Let's talk about it.
Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. That was a bloodbath shooting gallery.
Yeah.
I built my sandcastle, and Iron Warriors were not allowed to knock it down.
No knocking down today. I think in a lot of ways this illustrates the great disparity between Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines. And it's a lot of factors in that one. And the main one to say is that look at Legion Rule.
Yeah.
Not only were you getting the same one as me, but with bolter weapons you were also getting additional hits. The 2 wound factor thing you can argue is part of it as well. But obviously my points are cheaper than yours to reflect that. But you're also putting out 2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
So you would still mitigate a lot of that. It's I think a lot of it comes down to utility as well.
Space Marines they've got a vastly bigger tool chest.
Yes.
To draw from.
Yeah.
We noticed as well, like, I think there's similar stratagems as well that we can use, but it seems the Space Marine ones are better.
I'd say almost in a way, a lot of keep in mind you've got Siege Master as part of your Warlord trait, but that only helps you. For me, as an aura ability, it helps me.
That is true, yeah.
So there is ones that are similar, but Chaos Space Marines, there is good ones, there is bad ones. But in stratagems, there's a lot of different ones in them, but I think it's just down to the data sheets. And the weapons you've got are far, far superior.
Yeah, the Chaos still haven't been given a proper tool to deal with Primaris yet.
Yeah, we need more 2 damage abilities. I think I took Heavy Bolters, but you just eliminated them. Your Hellblasters are still unbelievable.
Yeah.
They just carry so much weight in terms of just the amount of damage they can throw.
I think it'll be interesting to see if Chaos, because I don't think people are asking for new units for Chaos.
I think they 100% need new units.
Really? I think they just need an update in the rules, make them more competitive.
The thing is, all the things that you did well with were the new units for Space Marines, Primaris. Your Hellblasters did well because you've got Plasma that go extending above 2 damage.
Yeah.
You also had your additional rule that does, heavy weapons and stuff. You used heavy bolt weapons, which Chaos don't have weapons to. They've got Heavy Bolter, but that'd have to be a Havoc Squad. You took a full unit of Intercessors with heavy
Stalker rifles.
And that works well with Imperial Fists.
Really good.
That's just not an option for Chaos in any way. I mean, we're still with Chaos just bolters, and being 1 strength higher than a lasgun is not a good weapon on a Space Marine.
So maybe Fabius needs to get his finger out and...
I think there needs to be more just war gear, if you ask me. That's kind of my view. 2 wounds is not going to hurt either, but if you put 2, look at your Tactical Marines, do they do much?
No.
Will that be the same as my Chaos Space Marines?
Yeah, no, true. Alright guys, well, again, showcasing a bit of what the Space Marines have to offer tool chest wise, what Chaos maybe are missing at the moment. But thank you very much for watching. Check links down below for all our social medias, and we hope to see you again in one of our Tabletop Assault Battle Reports.